Political rise and 2016 presidential campaign. Trump had flirted with politics since the late 1980s, but in June 2015, he formally announced his candidacy for President of the United States as a Republican. His campaign focused on immigration control, build the wall, slogan, economic nationalism, criticism of trade deals, America first, foreign policy. Trump's blunt speaking style, use of social media, and outsider image attracted a large base of supporters but also intense criticism. Against many expectations, he won the Republican nomination and then defeated Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election. Presidency 2017 to 2021. Trump was inaugurated as the 45th President of the United States on January 20, 2017. His presidency was marked by both significant achievements and major controversies. Key policies and events. Tax cuts. Signed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, 2017, reducing corporate tax rates. Judicial appointments. Nominated 3 Supreme Court justices, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett. Trade policies. Renegotiated NAFTA into the USMCA agreement. Foreign policy. Met with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Immigration. Implemented stricter immigration enforcement and travel bans. COVID-19 pandemic. Faced intense scrutiny over his handling of the pandemic. Impeachments. Trump was impeached twice. First in 2019, Ukraine controversy, and second in 2021, Capitol riot, but acquitted both times by the Senate. 2020 election and aftermath. In the 2020 election, Trump faced Democratic nominee Joe Biden. Amid the COVID-19 crisis and intense political division, Trump lost both the popular vote and the Electoral College. He contested the results, alleging widespread fraud, claims that were rejected by courts. On January 6, 2021, a rally he addressed preceded the storming of the U.S. Capitol by some of his supporters. This event led to his second impeachment, post-presidency and 2024 campaign. After leaving office on January 20, 2021, Trump remained highly influential in Republican politics. He continued holding rallies, endorsing candidates, and criticizing the Biden administration. In November 2022, he announced he would run again for president in 2024. His campaign focuses on economic revival, stricter immigration controls, and what he calls draining the swamp of political corruption. Legacy and public perception. Donald Trump's legacy is deeply polarized. Supporters praise him for economic growth before COVID-19, staunch patriotism, standing against political elites. Critics accuse him of undermining democratic norms, divisive rhetoric, mishandling crises. Regardless of opinion, Trump remains one of the most influential and controversial figures in modern U.S. history. Donald Trump, from real estate mogul to U.S. president. Early life and family background, 1946 to 1964. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City, to Frederick C. Trump, a successful real estate developer, and Mary Ann MacLeod Trump, a Scottish immigrant. He was the fourth of 5 children and grew up in a wealthy but disciplined household. From an early age, Trump was energetic, competitive, and sometimes unruly. At age 13, due to behavioral issues, his parents sent him to the New York Military Academy. There, Trump thrived in sports, leadership roles, and academics. College years and entry into business, 1964 to 1971, Trump attended Fordham University for 2 years before transferring to the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, one of the few schools offering a real estate major. He graduated in 1968 with a degree in economics. In 1971, Donald took control of the family's real estate business, renaming it the Trump Organization, and began expanding beyond residential housing in Brooklyn and Queens into Manhattan's booming real estate market. Rise in real estate and business ventures, 1970s to 1990s. Trump's first major project in Manhattan was the Grand Hyatt Hotel in 1980. A deal that gave him credibility in the city's real estate scene. He later built or acquired iconic properties such as Trump Tower, 1983, Trump Plaza, Trump World Tower, multiple luxury golf courses. He also entered casinos in Atlantic City, starting with Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino, 1984, followed by Trump Castle and the Trump Taj Mahal. These ventures brought fame but also heavy debt. By the early 1990s, overleveraging and a downturn in the real estate market forced him into several bankruptcies. However, Trump remained in the public eye, often branding himself as a symbol of wealth and success. Celebrity and media career, 1990s–2015. Trump cultivated a celebrity image, appearing in movies, TV shows, and advertisements. In 2004, he launched the reality TV show The Apprentice on NBC, where contestants competed for a job in his organization. The show was a huge hit and popularized his catchphrase, "You're fired." His personal brand became tied to luxury, opulence, and bold statements. He also licensed the Trump name for buildings, products, and events worldwide.